Good evening. Hi, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hi, everyone. Hey, Mikey. Hi, everyone. I'm just waiting for my guest speakers also to pull up. What's up, Princess? Lee, how you doing? Let's just say hi. Wait there, Lee. Okay, so guys, welcome to Free Flame Thoughts. For those who don't already know, my name is Silva. It's been a crazy day today. Let me just breathe. Whew. Today's topic of the hour is 21st century dating in comparison to how dating probably has been in the last 5-10 years. Today's guest speakers is going to be Lee as well as Princess the Poet. Okay, so let me just welcome Lee in right now. Lee, please send your request. Lee, can you see the pink banner? To go back and send, yeah, let me see. So guys, I'm hoping I have some gate crashers. Okay, so while we're having this conversation, you are welcome to gate crash the conversation. Whether you like what's being said, whether you disagree with what's being said, or whether you have a totally different perspective. So what we'll do is we'll alternate. So I'll have different people coming in and out the lives, and I'd love for you to just to come in and gate crash and have your say. Hey, Lily. Lee, I'm going to need you to bump up your lights for me. It's extremely dark. We can't even see your features, bro.
Okay, all right. Bear with me 1 second, yeah?
Okay. Pay that electric bill, brother. Get the lights on, okay? Caprice 31. What's up, fams?
Is that better, yeah? Can you see me?
Okay, it's going to have to do. That's the best you can give us. And a girl can't be greedy, right? Okay. Am I a little bit too bright? Can you see me?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay. So
Right.
welcome, Lee. Welcome, Lee. Welcome, Lee. As you know, Lee, guys, first of all, is my very good friend. We have these kind of reasoning conversations, debates every now and again, or relationship talk all the time. So who better than to have you jump on a live with me once again and discuss dating? Yeah? Are you ready?
No, but let's do this.
All right. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. All right. So
So,
today we're discussing 21st century relationships in regards to dating. In your opinion, guys, I'll put it to you first. What would you say the dating scene's about right now? I mean, in comparison to 10 years ago, 5 years ago, depending on your age bracket, what are the differences in how we process and navigate our way around dating? Does courtship even exist anymore? Or is it just Netflix and chill? I don't know. Lee, what's your thoughts on this era of dating? Just free yourself. What do you think women are about right now? The dating process, how you approach them, how they fill me in. I'm all ears.
I don't know
Free
where
your
to
thoughts.
be. I don't know really where to begin. At the moment,
Start anywhere.
it seems where we are today, we're basically a culture, and it's like all about hookups. Yeah, no one doesn't want to commit to each other whatsoever. So it's just about me for now. Whichever way we want to look at it, but that's what it is. Because I think,
What is it casuality, basically?
yeah, just casuality. Because you got to remember, if you look at the Windrush generation, their culture was more about marriage. You see what I mean? So if you're looking from 1948 to like even 1960s, then what's happened really in the 70s and 80s, where we have just gone from that to just hooking up and just having recreational stuff, you know what I mean? So
Okay. So let me kind of jump on that one note you spoke on in regards to the elder generation, basically.
yeah,
I've spoken about this, I think, to you and other people in the last few months. It is now frequently being used as an example of our parents' generation. But let's brief on that real quick. Our parents met at a time in the Black struggle. Okay, we're going to go back a little bit, guys, for a moment. All right. Our parents' generation, well, mine and maybe before mine for sure, it really wasn't about, oh, he looks buff and she looks like. It was kind of like the Black struggle for many, you know, our forefathers, whatever parents and, you know, grandmas and whatever it is. It's very different to now, you know. Parents going to gain a property or a couple where it says no Irish dogs or coloureds. That's the generation they're coming from. They're coming from a one bedroom. Those who know, like Salt and Crescent days, or, you know, and West London, where it's one curtain around one bed, a double bed, and a separate curtain around a single bed where their children sleeping in one room. That's the kind of relationship setups that my parents' came from as well. So it's not like today. It's very different. So in a way, we have to expect that there's going to be massive changes in how we navigate relationships. Agreed?
Well, there have been changes, even if they're good or for the worse. There has been. But the point is, it seems like we're missing the, when it comes to relationships now, is lack of communication, honesty.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think that's what is kind of, yeah, just generally missing. Everyone can meet someone, find you sexually attractive and have that physical connection. That can hold a relationship for, don't know, some relationships, could be a couple months to for some years. Without.
So let me start with, what are you looking for? Let's be honest. Let's unlay you a little bit, then I can understand your perspective. Tell me first of all what you're looking for, and then we'll go on to what kind of man you are. Okay, before we invite the next guest speaker. So what are you seeking? Let's be honest with that. What kind of woman and qualities within your relationship realm are you seeking?
Well, basically, I've come to realize of me evolving that I want honesty, not selective honesty, full honesty. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like to basically have disagreements. If you have disagreements, you can then find a solution to resolve. And I think I've got that from work, being site management, right?
Right.
Going to the working program. And then you're finding problems regarding the drawings. You have to find alternate ways to get things done. So when you're doing that on a daily basis and you're seeing that's the problem, you're not finding out why the problem occurred, finding out how to resolve it. And that's where I'm at this moment in time. So
you use work as a transferable skill in character?
Yeah, basically I use a part of that communications where I may have not used it previously. You see what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm working with work colleagues, and some individuals you dislike, but you have to communicate with them. So you try the simplest form, get your message across to then, resolve the issue regarding.
Okay. So what kind of, all right, so you're looking for what exactly? Let's go back into that same question. You're giving an example, but what are you, don't skim around it. Let us know. I don't care how bad or unrealistic it may sound to others. What are you truly looking for? Let's start there. I want to unravel you. Let's get into it. Yes, right, baby. Okay. I want to undress your soul right now. Come on now.
No, I don't think not tonight, darling. You ain't get up.
Go on.
No, but honestly, I think realistically, honesty is one, because then that you start to build trust. You see what I mean? And then once both parties basically want security, right? Women's security might be slightly different to men, and men are really different individuals. So depending on what our security is, that's what we both require. You see what I mean? So tell me, you're still being very general, which I accept. No, that's where you go. Yeah, but when you get security, what kind of a security do you think a woman desires versus what you desire? I said it might seem slightly different of how one's feeling towards it, or how one is actually talking about express it. You see what I mean? So everyone wants to know that they got a partner, right? And who's got their back no matter what's going on, through thick and thin. You see what I mean? And I think that's where marriage is supposed to be. So when when you're saying your vows, you're saying them till basically death do us part. However, society has changed fast forward. You see what I mean? Everyone is more of a throwaway society. So if one is basically not making the other one feel good, whatever that feel good factor is, sometimes people might say, you know what, this journey is it's time to take another train and move on, get off at this, you know what I mean, station.
Okay. So are you saying then the 21st century process in dating for you is lacking consistency in commitment and trust, are you saying?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it?
Well, yeah.
Okay, all right. And what kind of, so what kind of guy are you? I'm going to not be too hard on you on this round, so I'm going to ease up. Yeah, what kind of guy are you? Tell us that before we go a bit more forward in the conversation. What kind of guy are you?
I thought we just, hey, you're making me laugh. I'm just basically, I would say I'm a regular guy, whatever that, what that is. Basically, I am a caring, thoughtful soul, yeah. Love my family, friends, and I'll do almost anything I can for them.
Okay, let me just take a moment to welcome the rest of my viewers. It's been a very challenging day, so forgive me if my energy is not as peak as usual, but you guys gonna help me peak up, all right? Yeah. Welcome absolutely everyone who's on my live. Thank you. Today we're talking about 21st century relationships in regards to dating relationships versus 5-10 years ago, or perhaps what you were used to. And like Lee mentioned, perhaps your parents' generation, of course, is going to be different in the process for how we go about it today. So Lee, I'm going to give you a moment to breathe. Yeah? Yeah, have your little gin and your cigar, whatever. When I come back,
just my water,
when I come back for you, I'm okay. Yeah. So let me just speak my piece then and give you a moment. All right. 21st century relationships. Just as I quote it, I feel the process is massively different now to, let's say, 10 years ago. What is that difference? I would say, I can't remember the last time a man pulled up with a bunch of flowers on the first date. Maybe just me. Maybe it's just me. Okay. Number two, yeah, what's your name? Nice to meet you. Okay, I do so-and-so profession. Do you have WhatsApp? Don't ask me for WhatsApp. You're laughing for a reason. Don't ask me for WhatsApp. That's where we are though. WhatsApp is a part of the approach. I swear to God. So many women have spoke about, I spoke to younger guys too who say, yeah, we do, that's where it's at. WhatsApp for me is not social media, but people are using it like it is. So asking my name, having a brief encounter conversation, and then asking me if I have WhatsApp is regular. Now, I've said to many, if I add you in my contacts and you are on WhatsApp, you're going to see each other. Why use that as an approach? I have had to put on profiles, do not ask me about WhatsApp, ask me relevant questions. So what I'm seeing, which is very progressively irritating for me, is people desiring greatness whilst investing average. I'm not a microwave meal, baby.
Okay, I hear you.
Yeah? I ain't a microwave meal. I won't be done in 60 seconds. Believe that. Okay? Yeah? So I want someone to, I like guys who put in effort in communication dialogue. It's not every time you meet someone, depending on where you meet, it's going to be a long drawn out dialogue. But naturally, if you're meeting in person, it's very different to those who may be meeting online. But we can do the whole, we can touch upon internet dating later, although we've done that topic before. So right now, I feel like we should pull in somebody else. Yeah, give Lee a moment to breathe.
No worries.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Guys, a reminder, this is a gate crash conversation. So please feel free to press the request button and gate crash. I'm not sure how many people I can have on the live at one time. So it may mean me letting one person go and alternating as much as you want. Okay, so for now, can somebody else come? Right, Lee's gone. Can I have Eve's Envy? Please let me reintroduce you correctly. Eve's Envy, otherwise known as Princess Poet, is my second main guest speaker. And then you guys can start to leave me messages and who wants to come in and this gate crash. Doesn't matter who it is. Hi, Sandy. Yeah, I'm not no Sandy, look at me, please. Do I look like a microwave meal? I'm that old school, put me on the pot and cook me slowly type of girl. Yeah? Yes. Seeking greatness and invest in average. Where is Eve's Envy? This beautiful sister. Hello.
You see me because my thing just says connecting. Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay. I'm with
girl.
you.
Hi, you beautiful woman.
Hi.
Thank you
How are you?
I'm very well. Is it possible that you can bump up the lights just a little bit? Can you turn the lights up a little bit for me?
Is it up? Yeah. You want more? Right, okay.
Yeah, is it possible? If not, then don't worry.
How's that? Is that the same?
Did you do something different? Okay.
I did, girl. I did.
Right. So, okay. So, is it possible to sit? Yeah. Can you come a little bit closer for me?
Better. Oh, closer.
That's
right.
where you are. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Is that good?
So, welcome. That will have to do. Yeah, that will do. Yeah. Guys, please feel free to leave all your comments. Yeah, and then I'll get back to them shortly. Welcome, Miss Princess. How are you today?
Hey, sweetie. I'm very good. This connection, as soon as I've come on, you've frozen. But as long as you can hear me, that's fantastic.
Oh my God, we want to see you too, girl. We are live, girl.
Can you see me?
I can see you, but you are very much robotic. But
let me log back in. One moment, babe.
Okay.
I'm coming back.
Disconnect and log back in. All right.
Okay. All right.
So you guys, please feel free to gate crash the conversation. Help me spice things up today. We're talking about 21st century dating, this era of dating, basically. What has changed for you? Yeah, fellas, how was it? How were we, us girls, 5-10 years ago? What's changed with us? Our ideals, how we dress in regards to when we're on first dates. Let me know something. What's different? Do you like the changes? Do you hate the new era of how we date and navigate around each other? Let me know. Okay, thank you, Sandy, for that. Hi, welcome back.
Hello, sweetie.
Girl.
How is this?
Your internet's really buffering. Do you know what? Let's just have a bit of conversation piece from you. It's buffering quite a bit. It's freezing. Cool. Right. Okay. So let's see how we do. Right. Princess, when you think of modern day dating, oh God, are you gone, girl? You here? Okay.
I'm here. I'm actually here. Yeah.
All right. Let's try again. So, Princess, when you consider how the dating scene is now, what are your thoughts?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I think it is due to social media. And do you know what? When you mentioned WhatsApp, I had never thought of it like that, but it's so true.
Bloody annoying. It's so annoying.
It is irritating because they go, oh, are you on WhatsApp? And it's like, you know, you could have just asked politely for my number. You could have just said, is it all right if I take your number? But I prefer to say, oh, are you on WhatsApp, as though it's social media. And it's really not. It's not social media at all. So, yeah, that's a bit, yeah. I'd appreciate if you just asked me. But when you said about flowers on the first date, yes, I have had that, but then I have also had the complete other end of the spectrum where it's always like, oh, what are you doing? You're just at home, yeah? Oh, so what, no invite? And I'm just like,
oh my God, that's my pet hate. Don't invite yourself to my house. I hate that shit.
I don't like it.
I hate it. So tell me, when you received flowers, how many years ago was that? When did you receive
When I got
flowers? Was
flowers
it within the last 5 years?
This year.
Oh, then he's got potential. Then he's
Yeah.
got potential.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So,
I'm very particular, very fussy, but yeah.
but here's the thing about it. As you know, we can be particular. It's not going to change seeing the errors that we don't want to see in someone. We are who we are, right? So you may pick somebody, choose somebody. You're not going to know whether they're going to be harking and spitting at the dinner table until you try them.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you see what I'm saying?
True.
So sometimes it's about, someone can say, oh, maybe it's just Silver, why they're like that. It could be. But on the other side, I take no responsibility for how someone else is. Zero. Yeah, you can see when something's a habit. Yeah, you can see when something's a habit in someone's character.
Do you know what it is, sis?
Go, girl.
I do my due diligence. I don't like wasting my time at all. I cannot stand wasting my time. So the likelihood of somebody just being able to see me the first time they speak to me is really, really slim. We have to talk.
Oh,
we
yes.
have to build up rapport. Yeah,
Yes.
because my time is so precious. I'm so stingy with my time that it's not even funny. I love spending time with myself. So you have to be something quite special for me to come out of myself and come and see. Like, I'm 36 years old. I've seen a lot. I've been around it. There isn't a lot that I'm intrigued by or fascinated by these days, to be quite honest with you. So you've got to be, I know when people align with
Princess,
me. I know when
somebody, Princess, sorry, Princess, we've got someone looking to gate crash this live. Let's see what happens.
Okay, gate crashing.
Oh, damn it. Okay, so listen. Let me know who wants to gate crash. Insta said only one person at a time. Okay? So, Princess, you're gonna save me. No, save me for the next 5 minutes, Princess. I want to bring you. Today's going to be a whole pot of mix-up. Gate crash the conversation.
I love it.
Yeah? Princess, what kind of guy are you looking for? Let's be known. What kind of guy? What kind of guy you like?
I need somebody who's loyal. I need somebody who's very ambitious. I need somebody who's funny. Hold on a minute. My daughter's just gate crashed me. Hold on.
My gate crasher, don't go nowhere, gate crasher. I want you to come in within the next few minutes, so don't leave. All right? Carry on, Princess. What kind of guy are you looking for?
Go to Maya. Go and get your lolly. So basically, close my door, please. Guys.
And guys, so Princess is extremely pretty, so you're gonna have followers after this. She's hot as she's the bomb. Go see her page. Yeah.
How sweet, how sweet. So I'm looking for somebody who's loyal, someone who's very ambitious, somebody who's spiritual, grounded, knows that they're God, knows that they're a king, just grounded within themselves, not carried away in this matrix of that we call society. Do you know what I mean? Not fickle. I want somebody of substance, and also like 6'2" and over would be nice. Not that I'm shallow or anything, but yeah.
Girl,
yeah, girl.
Man,
yeah.
Just imagine me being like 6'5" and 6. Oh my God, I go nuts. I love it. I want to tiptoe up to my lover. That's how I like
I love it too, girl.
Yeah. Man once told me, "Oh, we're the same height. We're in bed." I'm like, bruv, I don't want to pick you up. His toes are reaching my knees. I want a guy who's tall. I want to tiptoe like. Yeah.
Yes, girl.
Yeah. So what kind of girl are you? Describe yourself first. What are you? Who are you? What are you like?
What type of woman am I? Okay, so I love a good time. I love to have fun. I don't like to take things too seriously. The world is serious enough. Like, if I'm around my loved ones, if I'm around, like, family, friends, partner, I just want to enjoy myself. I don't want to have petty debates or arguments or anything like that. I love to travel. I love to celebrate life. Do you know what I mean? I have a good time. That's how I am. That's how I describe myself. I am spiritual. I'd say I'm spiritually in tune. Yeah. I'd like somebody who knows themselves, who's in touch with themselves. And I think I'm pretty cool. I'm a creative. So I need somebody that understands
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I'm going to do, Princess. I'm going to release
Yes,
you real
darling.
quick. But you and Lee are my main OBs today, so don't go nowhere. All right?
All
I'm
right,
going to
I'll
have
be
people
here,
get
girl. I'll
cracked.
be here.
Be here. Let yourself go, and I'll
I'll be
see you in
here.
the next 10 minutes. Yeah?
All
All
right,
right. So
sweetie.
we
See
have
you in a
someone
bit.
called Princess. She says some shorter men stand taller than they actually are. Tiptoe is classic, though. Absolutely. Let me read some more comments. Hi, Sandy. Hi, everyone. Hi, Elaine. Okay, let me see. Okay, Princess, you asked, would I date online? Do you know what? Why not try it? I've done it. Absolutely. It's not me. I prefer natural. But I feel like depending on your lifestyle and your schedule and your time flexibility, expanding, you're never going to meet the people you would in real life as you would online. I mean, I'm on so many social media platforms. I meet people anyway and networking events, but why not? You know, why not? Just be safe about it. Do you have a list, ladies? Who's gate crashing? Who's my gate crasher? Come on in. Who's my gate crasher? Please come in. Come back, my gate crasher. Who are you? Let me see. Mr. S, buy something. Yeah, eat and chat so you can hear if they right tapping their food. Right. Prince, this is why they exactly have food in public. Go, you know, I don't know. So much has changed on a dating scene. Honestly, I know that I'm a good person, so therefore there must be good people out there. It can't just be me, you know, sincere people. So I feel like the main thing is being honest of who you are and what you're seeking. That's it. You know, that's it. Where's my gate crasher gone? What? Sandy, late night pussy entrance. I said, what? I said it what? Sandy, explain that comment. You bad girl. Sandy, gate crashed alive and come on in and have your say. Okay? Elaine, if you're still there, gate crash alive, come on in, girl. Right. Amar, how you doing? Vegan food guru joined. Where's my gate crasher? Have you chickened out? I'm not sure. Urban goddess, what's going on? Okay, I think my gate crasher decided to leave me hanging. Gone. Basically, we can only have one person at a time. Instagram's so stingy. So it means letting one person go and inviting you in, which is fine. Today we're going to do it different. Don't have to be so rigid all the time, you know. So just come gate crash the conversation. What are we talking about, guys? Modern day dating. In your opinion, what has changed? I feel one of the things that irritates me is the expectation. Thank you for the love hearts. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. I think what has changed is the expectations. That you can meet someone and 5 minutes later, yes, they're expected to come to your house as opposed to you inviting them to your house. I feel the expectations are furthermore, I don't even have expectations. I never do. I have ideals. I have desires. I never expect from anyone but myself, to be honest. We have a gate crasher. Let's see. But who is it? Shit, who's the gate crasher? No one's popping up. You can't all be gate crashing, surely. Like, who is it? Who is it? Who's a gate crasher? I can't see. It's not coming up as who's gate crashing. I don't know. No, I wouldn't. If that's his preference and I didn't say that was the only thing I wanted, self-invite is so unattractive. Exactly. Exactly. I've invited Sandy in. Maybe you want to come and maybe you don't. I'm not sure who gate crashed. But guys, come back. I don't know who's trying to get in because it's not showing. But can you send me a message saying it's me trying to get into your live? Someone's coming again. Hi, Mikey. Mike is responding to you, Eve. Can somebody send me a message letting me know who's gate crashing so I know, because at the moment, it's not telling me. This is unusual, very, very unusual. I don't know. Right. Can you see, Sandy, can you send me can you see a pink banner? Let me see. Right. Sent a live video, sent a live video. What? Okay. Prince, this is why I always stay public and see how it goes. I have no, okay, yeah. You have to spell it out, that's right. Okay, you can't see a pink banner. What can you see? Sandy, try one more time. Can you see a pink banner? Can you see anything? Can you guys, tell me guys, because Instagram has changed in the last week. What can you see? Can you see the pink banner saying request to join the live? Can someone say yes or no? Let me know so I know how to navigate you. Yeah, here we go. Hang on a minute. Sent a request to, right. Right, here we go. This girl, man. Wow. Right. Okay, so Michael's saying no. Alma's saying leave and come back. That's the person can leave and come back. Yeah. I'm waiting for Sandy to join the live. Come on, Instagram. What is going on? Sandy, what can you see? It's waiting for you to come in. It's waiting, it's waiting. It's a bit slow. Thank you guys for your patience. Can you guys, in the meanwhile, express some of your thoughts about how you feel about modern day dating? Michael? Amma? Here we go, here we go, here we go. It's once again trying to come in. Once again, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Girl! Oh.
Jesus.
Your face for so long. Yeah, it's been a long, long, long time. 1 second, Sandy. If you leave and come back, the ban, right. I don't want to click off. I can't keep picking off myself, but you guys can. Yeah? And at the moment, it's showing another person trying to come in, but that's going to wait. All of you guys that want to come in, feel free to gate crash the conversation, as you know, but please also send me a message so I can see and look out for you. Send me a message, let me know that you want to come in. Michael, are you coming to gate crash the conversation? Sandy, welcome, 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 welcome. What is going on, girl? Thank you for being spontaneous. You know what? You are a character, you know. I'm telling you.
Anyway, but yeah, I'm holding it down. I'm keeping it sensible.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. You look nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so Sandy, girl, please spice up my life. Talk to me about.
I don't know about 20th century dating, because I'm trying to still figure out what is 20th century dating, because you know what, I haven't been on a date for a hot minute.
You're a grown woman. You don't have to say your age unless you really want to, okay? You're welcome. But there's been a lot of changes evident. It's going to be different from now than it was 30 years ago. But there's a big sea of change, and it's not a good one.
There's a big sea of change, but there's one thing that I would say. I'm not going to tell you who, but I think me and you have had this conversation on the private.
I think this is your friend here, Mr. I don't know how to pronounce that.
No, I know Maria Jill Bigby. Hi.
I know Sandy. My darling. I know Sandy. Sandy knows me. We have to be aware of each other. We're both that girl. We're both that girl, yeah? So we good. Thanks for the heads up. He's like, be ready.
What did she say? What did she say?
He's like, be ready for her. Yeah. That is, be ready for each other. But like, yeah. So, all right, Sandy. So,
what I was going to say is this. There was somebody that I knew that the way I met them, it wasn't what I expected when I was growing up. I just met them like I can't say how I met them because it's going to be too obvious how I met them.
Okay.
But I met that person, and the way they linked up with this with the guy was through social media.
Okay.
8 years later, they're still together.
Oh, okay.
Right. 8 years later, they're still together, going strong, stronger than I could have ever imagined. So, you know, it's it is that thing that we're talking about 21st century dating. And I was watching you when you were talking to the young man earlier. And like I was saying to you, go on, girl, because you were pushing him. And I feel like sometimes people like
he weren't ready. I give him a minute.
He weren't ready. He weren't ready for that. He weren't ready for that. He was surfacing over what people want.
Are you hearing that, Lee? I told you to come and take off.
Right? Come. You know what? If you want to come for Silver, come for her. But you better come correct. Don't come surfacing over nonsense. Don't come trying to make yourself look nice. Come, be honest. Even if it's not what she wants to hear, be honest. That's all we're saying. Just be honest. If it's for a guy to deal with me, oh, hell to the no. There ain't nobody here able to deal with me. They better be able to walk on water and speak to spirits and all that shit. Because I'm a problem child. I know that. I'm a problem child. And
this is why I'm alive tonight. I'm so happy you're here. Yeah, I'm so happy you're here. I could say. All right, Sandy, so listen. I know you're going to spill a lot of tea today, and I can't wait.
Maybe.
Unexpected. I'm so happy you're here. Yeah. Sandy, for those of us who are of the age of, let's say, 40s and up.
I'm 53 now. Let's move on, so we can move on now.
Oh shit! Right, I love that. I love the both.
Move on.
So their age. I'm young, 44 years strong. So we open about age. Can you share with us how you feel the process is once you got to 40 up? Is there a difference in dating after 40?
I think what with me, you know what? What's happened with me is there was one time I walked across the road and there was this guy that was chatting to me. Every time he was chatting to me, I used to say hello to him because I'm not rude. You understand me? I'll say hello, and that's that. And then one day he turned around and said to me, "Oh, can I get your number?" And I turned around and I said to him, "Well, it wouldn't make a difference." Right?
What?
And he said to me, "Do you have a boyfriend?" I went, "Well, it wouldn't make a difference." And he looked at me like, "What? Am I being rude?" No, I'm not being rude. I'm being honest. You are not my type. It ain't gonna make a difference. Whether I have a boyfriend, not a boyfriend, I could have a girlfriend, I could have whatever you want.
What did you have? Did you have a lover? Tell me.
I had nothing. I turned around and I said to him, "It won't make a difference. Me and you are not gonna happen."
Oh shit.
And then the next day when I walked past him, I said hello, and man blanked me. I went, okay, not a problem. But I'm just being honest. I'm not lying to anybody. I'm being honest. And there's been relationships that I've been in that have been crap and have been rubbish. I've met up with people, and very much like you said, I've met up with people. But don't get me wrong. There's a time when I met up with somebody, and I remember you and me used to do this. This free-flowing thoughts. People have to understand this. Me and Sylvia used to do this before. We used to do this before, free-flowing thoughts.
We did it back when podcasts were in podcasts. Let's be honest.
And we used to do it.
Exactly. So,
and I was a bit apprehensive about coming on here because it was going to be live. And I said to her, I could be censored when I am being recorded. So I didn't mind.
But I don't want to censor you.
I know. You don't want to censor me.
Tell us, right? What are your worst experiences? What has been your worst dating experiences? So we can really share notes, examples, and then come to an understanding. The good, the bad. Tell us everything.
Okay, all right then. I've been out with people that I've not been really interested in sexually, or attracted to, but I've just been interested in them because they vibed with me. They have vibed with me. So it could be a friend relationship, and then they want to come and drop me home and say they want to come in, and I'm like, what for?
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? What for? Because
let me ask, when they ask to come in, okay, they shouldn't invite themselves. Has it been at a point where you have connected and it's become sexual now, or
no?
Has it been?
For me. Not for me.
Right.
But
Okay.
sometimes I feel that you can go out on a date, and regardless of whether you're feeling sexual or not, and I don't want to necessarily put it on men, but at the end of the day, I'm a woman, so I'm going to put it on the men. They
Yeah.
just feel like you saw the post that I said, don't come to gate crash the pussy, because it ain't happening, right? You can buy me a meal, you can buy me drinks, you are not gate crashing the pussy. Unless
Okay,
I
can you
want the
break that
pussy to be.
down? What is gate crashing the pussy? I know about cock block, but what's gate crashing the pussy? What
Don't
like?
call me at 12 o'clock and I don't bloody know you, and you think you can rock up at my door to gate crash the pussy.
But the thing is, how do they know where you live if they don't know you?
Well, within this social media that we
Right.
are dealing with now, a
Right.
lot of people give out their addresses. Instead of, like you said, sorry, like you said, I'm going to smoke a cigarette and drink my water
No,
because that's
please,
who I am.
please be
All
free.
right.
Be free. Be
Get me
free.
free. All right.
Be free. There's no, you know me.
All right. Within the social media thing that people are dealing with now, they don't do the dating. You want the flowers. You want somebody to bring flowers. If they're bringing flowers on the date, where are you meeting them at the date? Are you meeting them at home? Where are they picking you up? Where are they taking you to? A lot of people are giving out their details
Wow.
without even knowing that person, or without even taking note of that person. And don't get me wrong, I've done it in my 50. I'm only 53, but I've done it in the 50, the 50 and the free. I've done it myself.
I
Right?
can't with you. Okay. I thought you were going to say 20.
Right? I've done it. And I've done it because I wasn't looking for no flowers. I was looking for somebody to gate crash the pussy.
Come
But
on,
if
tell me. Give you the only one going to give me the fucking juice. The only one. Be the only
I'm
one.
not going to go there.
What? Listen, I want to know. What does it take to gate crash your poo-tang? What do you mean by that? Give us the juice, man. Don't go back.
I'm as horny as hell. I've been interacting with somebody for a while, and the only thing I'm interested in is that I'm horny as hell and I want to have some sex. And that
Okay.
will suffice me for a good few and that's it. But
So that you said that you froze. That would satisfy you to be safe for a few
yeah,
months.
that will deal with me for a good few months. It's
And then
sometimes
what do you do with him after that? You just dash him away.
yeah.
What kind of man do you like, Sandy? What kind of man do you like?
Oh my God. Do you know what kind of man I'd like? I'd like a man that can deal with me. That's the kind of man that I would like. A man that can deal with me, right? Because I'm
What's
not
it gonna
easy
take?
to deal with. It's gonna take, statistically, he would have to be
Tell us.
somebody that's taller than me, and I'm not short. You know this. I'm not short. I'm
Mm-hmm.
5'7", 5'8", and I rock it. When I'm telling you that, that's without my heels. So with my heels, I'm almost reaching 6 foot. So I need somebody that's big like that. I don't particularly like a built man. I like a man that's a little bit of a Teletubby, right? That can handle me, that can pick me up and can handle me. And also that I can dominate as well when the time comes. If I need to flip it over, he needs to know that I can flip them over. So that's the kind of man I like. I'm not telling you I used to like pretty boys, but there's something about as well. I think there came a time when I stopped liking that pretty boy thing. And I think I like a man that when I see him, that he knows how to handle himself. He knows how to handle me. He knows how to put me in my place.
But you are, can I just say though,
Yeah.
having physical has nothing to do with the internal. So him being a pretty boy has
Like I
nothing to
said,
do with how he is. So what you're saying is like me, you like masculine looking men who also resonate in masculine behavior.
exactly.
Yeah, that's me as well. I like
And
masculine looking men.
I don't know. And you know this, that I'm not necessarily a religious. I'm not a religious person, but I like a person that has faith and spirituality. I like a person. I don't need a CEO. I like a person that has direction.
Yeah.
I like a person that I can grow with, and I also like a person that is the opposite of me, but also can come together with me, and we can grow. And most importantly, that they can deal with me at the end of the day, because you know me, I'm fucking crazy when I'm ready. I'm seriously crazy.
Local.
Right? So you know that.
Another level of local to me.
Yeah, another level of local. So you know that. You know
Look,
that.
this modern days, we're hearing a bit about what you like, what you don't like. I love it. You just keep it 100 every time, 110. Can you tell
Well, I'm going to
us?
ask you something. So what do you like?
I'm glad. See, I love
What do
you
you
know
like?
me. I love. First of all, I'm a what they call sapiosexual. I love a man who understands how to use his vocabulary, whether that's creative, poetic, or just soulful expression. That does it for me. Yeah, a psychological man. I love a psychological man. Yeah. I like a man who's spirit-based, spirituality-based, not necessarily religious. I like a man who's extremely humorous and profoundly adventurous. I appreciate an arty man, whether in terms of what he appreciates in art, whether he's an arty, artful, expressional person himself. I love a man who loves to travel. But most importantly, you know,
you know that. You know that.
Most importantly, the baseline for me is definitely the spirituality. I love a seriously masculine and a seriously alpha male, because you know I'm very alpha female, whether I like it or not. Yeah, and
you like to be dominated.
No.
Sometimes.
Okay, let me break.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I mean by that. When I always speak of a masculine alpha male, men say, you don't want to have that. That's controlling. No, you're misunderstanding the term.
Yeah,
it's quite ambiguous, okay? You can walk into a room, or a man can walk into a room and say nothing and the air changes. It's by his presence.
Oh, you know what I mean?
Motherfucker. Right? That's the motherfucker I'm talking about.
You know what? There was this guy that I knew, right? There was this guy that I knew from the car that he drove, from him, and from the time he stepped out of that car, was like,
Jesus Christ, man.
Jesus.
Let me tell you, you ever see a man and you got to pray on yourself, like save yourself?
You know what I mean? You know, Satan, get behind me.
Yeah? And you know something, fellas, understand this. He may not even be aesthetically good looking.
No.
It's his
nothing to do with that. It's just
sometimes I must say the persona, it ends up being a persona, and it's not real deal. So many men that look masculine are not necessarily really masculine in their behavior. So finding that honest balance, and you may find a guy who's younger looking or pretty boys, you would say, and they may be a real man. But personally, masculinity, alpha maleism, a man is profoundly communicative. And let me explain what I mean by that. I now welcome turbulence. That sounds very controversial, but let me tell you why I now welcome. You know what I'm going to say. Let me tell you why. Everyone you meet, you're going to get on with straight away. Everyone you meet, friend or foe, oh, they're so cool at first. Until you have a disagreement, or have turbulence or adversity, you're not going to know how you navigate that as a pair, whether it's friendship, whether it's relationship. Okay, so I welcome adversity because I want to see whether our connection is strong enough. When I say I don't like what you said, when he says I don't like what you done, Silver, and how will we navigate that? How do we communicate when things are not pretty?
Yeah. Exactly. I think, let me ask you this question. Have you ever met somebody that ticked all the boxes for you,
right?
And then you progressed with them and they still tick the boxes for you. And then one day something came out of left field that you weren't expecting. And you were like, hold on, bitch. What on earth? What's that about?
I've never had... Oh, you know why? I'll tell you this before I let you go. I'm going to have you back shortly. I'll say this because we usually see signs. It's us that play blind. So nothing really comes out of a left field more times than not. And on that note, Sandy, you've been great. Please stay tuned. I'm going to have you back. Don't go nowhere.
I've got to make sure I know how to do this shit because I told you I don't know how to work it.
Don't go nowhere. Pour a drink and stay still. In the meanwhile, I'm reading some comments. Guys, someone's trying to get
alpha male, the shorter alpha male, as long as you can handle me, honey, it's all good. And unless you fit, and as long as you fit my criterias, it's all good. I won't wear as long as you're not offended by me wearing my 6 inches and you're coming up to my chest. And that's the only thing you're focused on. So let's rock on from that. I've answered that question.
About 10 minutes. Okay, don't go away in case my other people don't come. Someone's trying to get crashed alive. Please let me know who you are. I'm going to read comments shortly. Give me a moment. Okay, all right. Sandy, please disconnect yourself so I can let the next person in. All right, who's trying to come in? Let me know who's trying to come in. Can you start again? Yeah, whoever's trying to come in, please come in now while I read comments in the meanwhile. Michael. With all his presence, wait a minute, with all his presence, would his height change his presence in your eyes? No, motherfucker, it won't. Yeah? Okay. Michael, you also say laugh out loud. I hear that and I love a tall woman. Why are the men always like tall women? Why I don't want to look down at you. It's weird. It's weird. And you know what? Any man that I can see on top of his head, I don't like it. He's gonna have to be so special for me to date him. A man who's 5'9" still seems short to me, in my opinion, and I'm 5'7". But anyway, Princess, some shorter people are not aware of their height, so you don't focus on that at all. Really? True, maybe. Yeah. What about a short alpha male? Michael, are you trying to ask me out? Michael, you got a lot to say and I love it. You're trying to ask me out right now. Come on, Michael. Speak your piece, boy. Come on here on the live and say something. Spill the tea. I'm joking, Michael, but if you're brave enough, please do come on Gate Crashed Alive. Let me read the rest of your comments. Right, Prince. No woman wants to look down on a man. I'm going to hold you up on my knees and kiss you. No, I want to tiptoe up to my loving. That's what I like. I love it. Michael, come on in. Let me see your gorgeous face. Come on. Hi, Chi. Peace and love. Women really have big lists. I would like you guys to tell me. I want to hear from the guys. Women have a lot to say a lot of the time. Let me hear from you guys. Lee and Eve's Envy, I'm going to speak to you in the next few minutes. Stay with me, please. And Chi and you guys, please feel free, fellas, to let me know how you feel. What has changed with us women in regard, in this modern day world of dating? Is it becoming worse? Is there quality women out there? Is there not? Apparently, we want too much. We're demanding too much. But I just actually feel like us women has upped our rankings on what we want as a woman, to be honest. When you have dated yourself, and listen to me very carefully, there was a time where I done celibacy, like 4 years at a time, 4 years and 3 years, and we can talk about it another time, yeah? The art of celibacy and why I find it empowering, yeah, believe it or not. And that was intentional, okay? But I'll just skim on that for today. I chose to date myself. Dating myself was the best thing I ever done. And I continue to date myself when I'm not in relationships. Imagine that concept of dating yourself. What is it you would like from a man? Of course, for sexuality, you can't quite do yourself in a certain way, but you can in other ways. Okay? But dating yourself, buy yourself those flowers, whether you're single or not. Yeah? Take yourself out on a date. When I was in a relationship, and when I'm in relationships and courting, I like to go cinema on my own. I like to go restaurants on my own. I'm happy in my own company. I love the presence of a good man or a man. I love male companionship or friendship. But I love being with myself. I love it. I love it. I can do the 24/7 relationship, but I also love to be in my own realm. So when you are at peace in your own space and you are comfortable in your own skin, courting yourself, feeling good about yourself or feeling low about yourself and confronting that, a man or woman coming along is a bonus. Loneliness is real. We know that. It's the difference between being alone and lonely. Okay? And they say that man and woman has not been created to be alone. But I can assure you that when you get to a headspace where you can say, I love my own company, I dig me, it will feel different how you go about the dating. And it makes it difficult for the guy now with me, because me dating myself means that I treat myself very expensively when I'm in the right place within myself. Come on, let's be honest. We've all shortchanged ourselves and made crap decisions and left us feeling like shit in the morning or the next day. Let's be honest. But when we are no longer shortchanging ourselves, there's a feeling of self-empowerment and self-worth that is just undescribable. So you dating me is going to be more of a difficult task if I date myself and treat myself so highly. Take myself to hotels and spend a week at a time, go to work from a hotel, pack my little case. I do this a lot, whether I'm single or not. So it's no different. It is no different. Do not sit there waiting for Mr. or Mrs. Right to treat you right. Treat yourself. Pack that bag. Go on that vacation on your own if you have to. Go to your local hotel spa if you have to. Go to a restaurant and get comfortable with being on your own. Dress up. Feel good. Make the most of yourself. I may be sat here on a live, but I'm going to make sure I put myself together. Maybe next time I won't, but more times than not, I date myself. It's not about looking good when he or she comes. Do that for yourself from now. Literally. So I'm going to read some more comments. Absolutely, Michael. Hi, it's better to have a challenge. Absolutely. Peaches, you're saying yes, 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 talk up. Absolutely. Seriously. So imagine, this sounds really bad, guys, right? But I've had to say to guys before, I'm dating this person and they're treating me really good right now. We have our ups and our downs, but we talk really well together. We're loving each other more. We're spiritually connected. And guess what the person's name is? Silver. Silver. So for me to want to, like, you know, relinquish and give up my singlehood, what's going to be the difference? How can you rival or step up from how I date myself? That's really where I'm at. And like I say, when we're having low moments and you're feeling like crap, our decisions will reflect that. I'm not beyond that. I'm not beyond that. So, you know, perhaps dating yourself is a great option for you. Tapping into a little bit of celibacy. Again, I say we talk about celibacy a whole nother show. But yeah, date yourself, man. And then anyone telling you that you're too demanding, your expectations are too high. No, it's not. It's not. If how you treat yourself or how you desire to be treated is your standards, do not dilute that because of somebody else's shortcomings. Understand what I'm saying here. If I'm too much for a man, it's because he's too little for me. It's a wrap. We're good. Why should I suppress the level of companionship that I desire when I treat myself special? Are you crazy? So you want to come in and maneuver less than how I treat myself? Next. Right. Carol, what are you saying? Done this. It's the most refreshing thing to do. Absolutely. Date yourself. Date yourself. Go and get your nose and your toenails done for you. Do everything. And then you're going to feel different about the process of dating. Okay, gate crashers, where are you? Lee, are you ready to come back? Lee, if you're still present, please, if you're ready to come back, send in your request. If you're not ready to come back, send me a message saying not ready, and I will invite Princess to come back. In the meanwhile, if there's any other gate crashes, please come in. Instagram's supposed to give us, okay, who is this? I will never look down on a man if he is a, wait, I would never look down on a man if he is a man. Exactly. Exactly. I can't see who's trying to gate crash the live. It's not saying Lee, but I'm going to send Lee a request. Can you guys message me if you're trying to come in on the live just so I know who it is? Hi, Lee. Welcome back. Lee, what's your thoughts so far on what we've been expressing since you last left?
Well, yeah, basically, from what 2000, 2020 now we're in. It just seems like, remember at the very beginning of 2000, it was all about friends with benefits. Yeah. And it just seems that we are literally still in that frequency.
Okay.
Because you're saying like earlier, like sometimes guys are not making more of an effort because they feel they don't have to make that effort.
Why is that? Tell me, why is that? Let me know what's good.
Well, it could be a number. It could be a number of things. Like, for example, in the music industry, everything you're seeing is too sexual now. You see what I mean? Then you go on holiday, right, to the Caribbean. Young girls are coming up to everyone in it, coming up to the man, them, no matter what age they are, and they're just paying down upon it. So it's the sexual side. It's just basically no one ain't thinking about it. It's just through the roof. It's just recreation, isn't it? You just take it.
Okay, Lee, I'm going to stop you right now because today's one of those days where I'm going to be stopping, gate crashing, everything. Michael, what's your comment? Oh, Michael says that's all good to say, but keep dating for another 10 years with pure disappointment. Would your views change ever so slightly? Honestly, Michael, yes. Because the truth is, we want to say that we're becoming more patient and lenient, but perhaps the truth is we're also settling, okay? No one wants to admit to that or even have that concept of settling for less than what they wanted, okay? But let's be honest. Many people who are even married now probably married their second or third or fourth or fifth potential, okay? Maybe their first love has passed away. Maybe their first preferences they were never able to gain or get. So they've gone with the next best thing. Many of us as being the next best thing, we just don't want to accept that concept. Okay? So, rightly, so what I would say to you, Michael, a very good point, and I'm very honest. The last person I dated was very much not my type. He was very swag, you know, etc., etc. He was going to immigrate, and I didn't want to immigrate with him. Okay, so that was the real breakdown. I was not going to immigrate to another country with him. So clearly he was serious about the intentions, but even beside the immigration that I wasn't going to go, basically he wasn't as communicationally dynamic as I needed. And plus he was like a one trick pony when it comes to intimacy. That's another conversation. If you don't want to talk about that, please talk about it. Because let me tell you, a boring lover will have you scarred for life. Okay? Yeah. All right. So yes, Michael, there is. I have changed slightly because I've had to say to myself, I must say, let me say this out of reference. I've met some good people. It'd be wrong for me to say that I haven't. I just have my type and they have theirs. So I've had on few occasions now people wanting to immigrate and me not wanting to go, be it Ghana, be it Gambia, and then last one Jamaica. So a lot of my breakdowns has not been because of adversity or turbulence, because we outgrown each other, or they want me to go where I don't belong in another country where they want to go. So I've decided to let it go, or they've gone to the army, or whatever it is, has been my scenarios, to be honest. Okay, so I've had said to myself that, you know, a discussion I had, which a few of us spoke about, and it was very much along the lines of what you're saying, Michael. One of my female friends said, you know, if she don't find who she wants in the next 5 years, she's going to settle for the next best thing. And that'll more likely be, you know, the same kind of guy she rejected, but just a rich man, so she don't have to complain. One of my guys said, well, yeah, if he doesn't find who he wants, he's going to stop turning down the idea of interracial relationships and go for the next best thing. I've heard many people say that. So, yeah, it's a good point, Michael. Yeah. Let me see the next comment. Princess, thin line though. Think I tried to date you. Think I tried to date you, but you were a workaholic. What? Somebody help me read that, please. What? Wait, is that just like a general? Who?
You. Just broke
me?
up. Yeah.
I never break up.
Okay.
Sandy says, yes, good people, but they are not the one. Simple. Simple.com. Where's the rest of your comments? I know, I'm sure. Okay, Michael says, no, I think we see so many people go and think to ourselves, life is too short, and then rush into things. That's 100%. I think, let's be honest, we've all had these thoughts of, oh, let me just try. And there's so many people in relationships that don't want to be in those relationships. I have male friends that have said to me, they like so-and-so. Why have you settled down with a totally different type of woman than who you want? You know why? She's simple. She's no challenge. Listen to this. She's simple. She's no challenge. She's become a good mother to the children. He knows what he's getting every day, chicken and chips. And for some men, straight up, the amount of guys like, oh, I like girls like you, tattooed girls, this, that, arty. Then why are you with these plain Janes? Why? Because you know what you're getting. You're not the man who wants to be challenged up here. You don't want that kind of controversy in your life. But yet, in the end, you end up creeping and cheating. Okay?
But
Simple.
That's women also.
I was going to go on to that. Well, tell me about women. Tell me.
No,
Sandy is saying you are looking for quality or settling. There you go. What the fuck, she says. Okay? Let me see. I feel the older some people get, Michael says, the more desperate, needy they get. That's true. That's true. That is true. Sandy says, don't you have standards? Who are you asking that to, Sandy? Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Let me see. I've missed some comments. I know someone like Chi said something earlier, but the comments have, I wish Instagram allowed us to have the comments remain on the page once we post it. Guys, do me a huge favor. When this live is over, please add all your comments, all your thoughts, all your feedback on this live on the actual page. I'll be so grateful because I lose all the comments once the live is over. Okay, let me see. Do I have any more gate crashers on here right now? Let me just double check. And if you do want to come on, please send me a message and I can see and I can navigate you in. Okay, I'm sure. Okay, so Caprice 31. I don't think I read this before. I am short already. Can't have two short people. Exactly that. That'll be cute though. That's kind of cute. That could be cute. Okay, Peaches, I'm 5'2" and height is important to me. Peaches, how high do you like your man? How much tiptoeing do you want to do to your loving? Let me know. Let me know. Wait, are you 5'8", Michael? Michael, we're not dating, you know. I've changed my mind. That's it, bro. It's a wrap. We're not dating. Okay. Yeah, I'm joking. 5'8", Michael. You might need a footstool, you know. Seriously. You might need a footstool. Yeah. Okay, so Lee, talk to me. By the way, this Instagram's supposed to last an hour and it's kept going. I think Instagram's made changes. That's it, guys. Show me some more hearts, please. Let me know you're present. Mellow Empress, can we hear from the gentleman now? Yes, exactly. Can we hear from you? Basically,
right, yeah.
chattings, yeah?
Okay, yeah, no worries. I think it's just a number of factors at this moment in time. No one don't want to commit. Yeah, they can go multiple dates, 4 or 5 per week or through the month. And,
okay.
Yeah, so basically, no one on both parties are very simple right now and just saying, you know what? They don't want too stress-free life. They can just multiple date and see who they want to see. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's no commitment. And I think that's where we're basically at this moment in time. We've gone away from that culture of being married to now just standard hookups with anyone, anytime. Simple as that. Yeah,
how do you feel that we break that chain? What would be your method in reining that all the way back to how it was? What if it was left to you? How would you change that?
Well, really and truly, all we got to do is look at who we are as an individual, look from within ourselves and say, what is our self-worth? And be honest with that. And if that is the way you choose to live, fair enough, can't knock it. But once you're being true to yourself, that's the only way you're going to be happy from within. Because you're in control of your own happiness. So your emotions, your feelings, yes, the day to day, everything's going to happen, and we're going to be slightly upset. We give ourselves that moment, if it's 30 minutes or whatever, just to analyze it, get over it, and keep it moving. Because how long are you going to get something make you upset for the whole day? That don't make no sense.
So it sounds like you've had more disappointment. Okay, so let's talk about that.
What disappointment?
Based on your relentless responses, as in people and casuality and no trust and all that kind of stuff, and committing. It sounds like you've had a lot more disappointment in the name of dating than pluses. Is that right?
I would say no. It's just basically 50-50, really. I don't think it's any. I've had good relationships.
Well, then tell us about that. Let's have the equilibrium. Let's balance that. Tell us about the good in the process of dating. Then, as opposed, we've heard about how you feel, and I'm open to that. But now balance it. If you've had good, then let us know.
Yeah, I've been in various relationships, 5 years. It was pretty amazing. We was traveling. We basically cook together, go for walks, ride bicycles. We was just, when we're in and we're cozying up, those days were fine. It just came to an end when two parties wanted separate things. You know what I mean? And and that's why we went our separate ways. So that was that. So yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed my experience when I've been in relationships, 100%.
So can you tell?
It hasn't gone there. I haven't met that one. See what I'm saying?
So I'm going to put it to the viewers. Yeah. Is there anything specific you'd like to ask Lee?
Oh, why you put me on the spot like that?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Everyone knows I'm talkative, yeah? Of course, it's my show. But however, it's our show at the same time. Everyone's. So I will always over talk if people are not. You see, when I have Sandy on, I can afford to just kick back. And Sandy entertains me. Yeah? Because that's Sandy's personality. So naturally, the ladies also want to hear from you. I got a special request here. Remind me who it is. Was it Peaches? It was Mellow Empress, I think it was. We said, can we hear from the gentleman? Am I right? Mellow, that's your name. I can't find the comment. Yes, it is. Can we hear from the gentleman now? You see, she's asked us, she wants to, so please feel free to ask Lee whatever you want. Anything you want? Maybe anything. Yeah, so is there anything you want to hear from Lee, Lee's opinion, Lee's experiences? Please feel free. Yep, see, it was Mellow. So Mellow, is there anything specific you'd like Lee to talk about or address or share? Let's see if he's up for unlayering himself. I'm going to open you up like curtains, motherfucker. Okay, Lee. Okay, boy. Yes, man. First question. Lee, princess. Lee, are you single and searching? Yes, I'm going to send you his link. He's added on his page.
Well,
is
yes,
added on.
yes.
Listen, he's tagged on this page, so you look, just rush him after this show, yeah. And see, like Eve's Envy, she fine as hell. So if you're a good man out there, her page is tagged to the first commercial post and will be to this after the show. Yeah. Someone said Lee's blushing. Let me find who said that. Woman, CEO Global, he's blushing. I know, I'm trying to, this is my proper brethren from back in the day, you know, Lee. We talk about so much stuff. He's actually a great talker. He done live radio with me when I first started doing live radio. Yeah. So Lee, they want to hear more from you, you know. They want me to shut up for a minute, but you come on, brother. Tell them something. Give the lady some tea, man. Pour some tea for them, man. Come on, man. Do something, man. Like, I don't know, do the full Monty, take off the clothes or do something for us. Entertain us.
No, that's a one-on-one episode.
Okay, all right. Yeah. All right. I'm asking too much. Okay, I didn't really mean that.
Definitely.
Lee.
Yes. So, yeah, so I've dated various women, and especially on sites.
Tell us the different caliber of women you've dated. Come on, you're not going to tell us anything personal. We want to know stuff about you, but you're trying to skim around. So I'm allowing you today, yeah? So let me just keep surface with you before someone else gets back into life.
You told me to speak, so I was going to mention one or two things. And then
yeah, come on, man. Tell us some experiences in regards to maybe give us a bit of both. So maybe in one breath, tell us, in this modern day dating relationships, has the woman approached you perhaps? Has she initiated the first approach? That's quite modern, where a woman will get, like, move to a guy.
Yeah, that's happened quite a few times.
And how do you feel when a woman addresses you as opposed to you saying, hi, what's your name? What was that like for you?
Well, it's interesting because I don't have an issue with it one bit, but there are times when you're generally out, and it seems like sometimes sisters, like when you're looking at them, they don't want to make no eye contact. You see what I mean? So it's in one breath, it's kind of refreshing if a woman sees you and finds you attractive and she wants to have a quick word with you. That is fine. I think it's just the dialogue of the conversation, how it.
What did she say? What's the icebreaker? What's her move?
I don't. It just sometimes it just be a hi, and that was it. Just come.
Wow, that's bold. I have to pretend to not want the time or something. That's quite confident.
One or two individuals have done that a long time ago, but normally if a woman wants to know, she would just say hi and give you.
Okay. So Vegan Food Guru says, what's an ideal date? What is an ideal date for you?
What am I gonna say? No,
mine is off the chain, man. Go on.
A date. I've had various different ones.
Ideal date. I want to see some more love hearts. I love that, guys. Thank you. What's an ideal date? Don't restrain yourself to what you think sounds appropriate. Go all the way to the moon and back. It doesn't matter what it is. It's your fantasy. It's your ideal.
Yeah. Okay. With me, normally I just have a base plan. Yeah. When I'm taking a date, so I love to grow men.
Can we stop right here? I'm being cheeky today. I'm get crashing what you're saying. That's what the topic's like today.
Oh, okay.
Don't give me your blueprint. That's what you usually do. Give me your ideal. You may have never lived your ideal date in your life. Yeah? Come on, brother.
Ideal date.
That may mean you meeting her, holding hands in a lotus position and talking about Kama Sutra. It could be anything, or Tantra, or the Bible, or ideal can mean we've never even lived it. I've never even lived my ideal date in my life. Don't be afraid or concerned to say what that far-fetched thing is. We don't care about whether we can reach that goal. It's just having your own ideals, and it's all right to have that. Ideals don't always mean realistic. Are you with me, guys? Guys, just let me know. Ideal can mean anything. It doesn't mean it's even realistic. Okay, but we are allowed to explore our own minds. It's the only place we can be ourselves. So when you ask Vegan Food, what's the ideal date? Share it. You can say, I would love this, but I know it's not realistic. So in reality, I'll have this. What is it? Does she rock up in a full-length coat and this lingerie underneath?
No,
What is it?
Maybe have a dinner date in one mountain in South Africa. Yeah.
Wow, that's romantic.
Yeah, do something what you don't normally do if you're going to proper restaurants, and there's a few on in South Africa. That's something.
Wow, that is romantic. Okay, that's nice. Lee, you're doing great. I'm putting pressure on you today.
No, you gotta try. You gotta try.
Yeah, the audience wants to hear from you, and that's why. So, Eve's Envy, otherwise known as Princess Poet, send me some love hearts if you're ready to come back in. Or if there's anyone else that would like to gate crash this conversation. I said before, Instagram usually has an hour talk and then it gives you the countdown, but I think there's changes. Does anybody know about the new changes on Instagram Live and how long it is in this the new version of Instagram? Because so far we've been doing really well. It hasn't kicked me off just yet. But if we do happen to disconnect, please feel free to come straight back. I'll just automatically reboot the live. So, okay, so that princess. Okay, Lee, I'll see you shortly. Disconnect.
I'm going right now.
All right, who's trying to come in? Who's trying to come in? Who's trying to gate crash the live? Let me know. Princess, if that's you, if you're ready, come back with some fire. There we go. It's not showing me who though. I wonder who it is. Can you guys send me a message? If it's not Princess, Eve's Envy, can you let me know? Just write it up for me in a message, in a comment saying it's me, Silver. I'm trying to get into your live. Just so I know. This new style of Instagram live is quite troublesome. It's not always letting me know who wants to come in. Princess, okay, here we go. We've got another request, but who is it? Who is it? You guys, it gives me an option, right? It gives me an option of all the names who's on my live now, but I'm not going to know who it is because of these new changes. I don't think I like these new changes, Instagram. So if you send me a comment saying it's me, Silver, I can then screen your name and invite you in and help you out there on the other side. So let me see. I don't know. Don't know who it is. Who is it? Who is it? Who's trying to come in? Guys, thank you for those who has been sharing their comments on this modern day 21st century dating. It's nice to hear other people's thoughts, and please keep it coming. Thank you for joining us. I think Eve's Envy has disappeared. So Sandy, pull up. Let's do this. Come on in, Sandy. I'm coming for you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Sandy. I'm sending you a request. Sandy, I've just sent you a request. I'm pulling you in. Okay?
Okay. I was going to say,
I can always
there.
Yeah.
Somebody else that was there, so I was going to say to you, you can do that. But what I'm going to go straight in on Lee. And what I wanted to say to Lee was this, and I hope he's listening, is, you know what? Sometimes we want something, but it doesn't come in the package that we want it to come in. And then we disregard it. So you know what, Lee? Maybe you need to open up your mind to something different. Because sometimes the thing that you want doesn't come in the package that you visually dream of or think about. But if somebody else wants to come in, because I saw somebody else said it's okay, you know.
I'm not, give me a moment, let me read up. Bear with me.
Yeah.
Women CEO Global, what a lovely message. She says, I have been married for 20 years. I still love going on dates with my hubby. That's it. You never stop dating. That's my philosophy on why relationships get so stale. People meet, greet, and stop dating and get into the Netflix and chill scenario too often. Too often. Like, come on, this is the modern day. That's another thing about Netflix and chill. No, take me out. Take my ass out.
Take my ass out. Take my
You can
ass
do that
out.
in between. But please, guys,
tired.
whoever it was that was trying to come in,
I think it was Princess.
let me know. Send me a message. I'm asking you guys, leave a comment so I can see it saying, Silver, I want to come in. Then I will know it's you.
I think it was Princess that wanted to come in. That's what I was going to say.
Okay, okay, let me know if that's the case, Princess. And man, I love it when a woman spreads her locks. Oh,
no, it's Princess.
That was you, Michael. Do that again. Do that again. Do it. No, yeah. Oh, oh my God. Deep for him. Deep for him. Deep for him. Yes, girl. Michael. Don't say, Michael, I didn't give you an erotic moment live on Free Flowing Thoughts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Michael.
Just you, Michael. You know I'm an erotic poet.
Oh, I forgot to say, Sandy here is an erotic poet. Everyone that joined my live today, I'm gonna add and tag their page. Michael, can you send me some hearts if you loved her playing with her locks? Did you see? By the way, Chi, Hair by Chi, is a loctician. He been renownedly known, so she's probably loving this. Chi, what is it like running her hands through her locks? Wait, Caprice. What? My cousin wanted to pull up on the live. You're
Go on, let them
joking.
pull
For
up.
real?
Let them pull up. Let them
Carol,
pull up. Let
I'm
them pull
coming
up.
for you, Carol.
Yeah, go
Give
for
me
it.
like 10 minutes. Yeah, and I'm
Go
gonna
for
pull you in the life, Carol. Thank you for that, princess.
Pull them up in
Yes,
it.
yes. Oh my God, Michael's getting erotic on here for you. She's painting her locks. Okay, wow, that's nice. And your locks look so nice as well. Oh
I'm
my
gonna
goodness.
say something to you. I'm gonna say something to you.
Go
I'm
on.
gonna say it to you in a message.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna say it because I cut them off, honey.
So that's not the real deal. All right, it's a whole nother show.
That's a whole nother show.
I want to say to you, the looks look rather thick overnight. It's grown different. But okay, take looks after. Okay? All right.
That's a whole different
Anyway,
show.
you've kind of just messed up Michael's fantasy.
Well, I
He
don't,
thought
well,
he
I
was
don't know. It's not his
girl, let's
fantasy.
tell
It's
him,
all.
really, you bust the whole fantasy now. So, girl,
God damn.
yeah. Woman, CEO Global says she's so beautiful. She is. You are very beautiful. I've always said that
Thank
to you.
you.
You are
And
very,
you
very.
know me. You know what? You know me. I don't even. And people are going to be upset about this. But I even take that praise because I don't dispute it. Because
Oh shit.
you understand me, I own it. And if
Oh
anybody
shit.
doesn't want to own it, and if anybody wants to tell me I'm conceited, I will tell you, thank you very much. I'll enjoy that. But it's not that. It's not that. It's because if I don't think I'm beautiful, it's not necessarily being conceited. If I don't think I'm beautiful, how can anybody else think you're beautiful?
Well, I think we've been taught to say that, but it's very possible that people can. We've been taught to say a lot of things, like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
if I
saying.
don't love myself, how can I love you? Many
Yeah,
people
anyway,
love,
forget about that. Forget about that.
right, exactly.
We're
It's
talking about what we're
possible
talking
to
about.
love and appreciate even though you don't have it for yourself, but that's a whole nother. I think I would say the understanding of the depth of it, we probably couldn't give, but anyway, Michael says, regardless, Afro hair anyway is sexy. So,
And it is
yeah.
Afro.
Sandy, so you were saying to Lee before I went to the comments that you feel that he ought to try something different and
I think
expand
he
his
also,
ideas.
yeah. I think maybe even when I was listening to him before, and I could be completely wrong, so I'm not completely putting this on you, Lee,
Right?
but there were certain things that, and maybe it's just me being a bit ignorant, and I'm like, well, you know what, I actually feel like you were talking more generic than rather talking about yourself.
That's what I was trying to get him
That's
to do, talk
my
about
point
himself as
across.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's my point of view. I felt like you were being genetic when you were saying, oh, but when you go to the Caribbean and the girls then, and when you do this and the girls then, I don't care about the girls then. What about you? What do you feel? What do you want? Because at the end of the day, you can go and you can get this. And even us women, we can go to the Caribbean, we can go to wherever we're going, and we can get the same bullshit. What do you want? Where do you draw that line? What is it that you want? And what sometimes there was a thing that came to me, and what came to me was this. I stopped looking for the package that I wanted and started to look at the person. And then I got a more fulfilling, I'm not like you said, it didn't mean it lasted for eternity, but I still got a more fulfilling relationship. I got a more fulfilling.
Can you share with us? Can you share with us
No.
when you say
Anyway,
when you say you alternated with the package, what were you looking for versus what you decided to try that was different?
Okay, what I was looking for that, that well, I don't even know, 6-pack. Probably I was looking for the 10-pack. You know what? They got the 6-pack, the 8-pack. Let me go look for the 10-pack. That boy, that man, I always had this image of this dreadlock, dark skin, blacker than black, dread skin, crest in his backside. I don't even care if my hair's this short. His hair's there. You know what? I want to pull that shit. It's not about
So you like
pulling
men
my
with
hair.
long hair? You like men with long hair?
I kind of like that. I kind of had that thing. No, the locks, not long hair. The locks. I like the locks. The locks.
You know, I don't like guys with long hair, but if he takes care of it and that's his thing, cool. But I personally prefer clean-shaven guys, personally.
Oh, actually, yeah, I know that.
And yeah, you know me, but I love them dark too.
No, I like him. If I had somebody, I like them blacker than black, darker than me. And it's very strange because the person I ended up with was a hell of a lot lighter than me. And I like the guy with I like him dark. I like the locks. I just like the dreadlocks. I don't know what it is. I just like that.
Did you just say dreadlocks? Did you really use that word? That's another show, right?
I know. You know what? I was trying to not say it, but I said it. Anyway, I like the locks.
Okay, so have you ever been the one that's approached a man on this realm of courtship? Have you ever been like, hi, what's your name? Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
How many times?
About 3 or 4 times.
What?
Yeah, about 3 or 4 times.
You're old. So talk me through it. Come on, look. I'm the guy.
Yeah.
Come on.
No,
So
I'm
wait.
not going to talk you through it.
No, talk me through it.
I'm not going to talk you through it. I'm not going to talk you through
Come
it.
on. I'm the guy.
I'm going to talk you through when you said about the age. And
Okay.
the thing with me was, for
No,
a very long time,
it was dating all over 40. Once you got to 40 plus, what was the difference for you? How did you feel?
I just felt like, I don't know. I think I felt like I became liberated.
Okay.
And as a woman, I stopped being this person's baby mother. I've stopped being, you know, that a different name. And when people do, when he used to say, "Oh, this is my son's mother." No, I'm not your son's mother. My name is Sandra. Before I was your son's mother, I was a woman, and my name was Sandra. When I came out of my mother's womb and they named me, my name was Sandra. I was Sandra for 20 odd years before I became your baby mother, or I became this. Oh, this is blah blah blah, baby mother.
Cassandra, aka Sandy, aka for those who know her as a performer, poet, entertainer, aka Open Minds. Yeah, let's get it right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, carry on.
But it took a long time to get there. It took a long time to get there, and you know that. It took a very long time to get to that point where I had my own identity. And I think with women, and maybe some of the women, I'm hoping women are out there and listening.
Yeah.
A lot of women had no identity. They had the baby mama label. They had this label before they were able to sit down and accept that they had an identity. I came from a woman. I came from, believe you me, men, I came from a woman. You are not the dominant. You are not the dominant in this. I came from a woman.
Exactly.
I came from a woman, because you better show me what oracle you have that you can give birth with, because you don't have it. I came from a woman. So before, and it took a very long time. It took a very long time, Silver, for me to get to that point of understanding that I am this woman. And I am a woman that, you know what, you didn't give birth to me. I gave birth to you. There's no one the first you could
So
ever
what,
give birth
because
to
you
me.
keep resonating that sentence, what does that mean to you? Is that the superior stance you're taking there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wow. No fronting. Okay,
No,
okay,
absolutely.
okay.
Absolutely. I gave birth to you. You did not give birth to me.
Yeah, I do use that term, but I'm wondering what's the passion behind that for you in this moment? Well, tell me about that.
The passion behind that, I don't want to differ from what we're talking about, but the passion behind that is that sometimes when we talk about things, even in respect to what we're talking about tonight, it's almost as if the men have the dominance in what they have to say, and the women tend to follow what the men are saying. I don't know if people.
Is that not based on? Is that not based on tradition, religion, and culture? Sometimes, as you know.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Not in the Western world, but there's a ripple effect, of course, of that.
Like you said, it's a ripple effect of it. It is a ripple effect of it, and even when. Sorry, Lee, I'm not necessarily pointing this directly at you, but you were the only male that stood up and came live, so you're the one that's going to get it. But
And I commend you, Lee, for being the one, because, you know, not every man has to come live. So I commend you for at least coming and sharing some opinions. Stay with us.